With the advent of AI, everything's changing so quickly. So why shouldn't real estate? Stick with me, I'll go into that right now. Hi, I'm Emmanuel. Welcome to If I Can, You Can, the channel where if I can do it, you can do it too. I go over real estate investing and home renovations. As always, if you like this content, please like and subscribe below or leave me a comment. Always like to hear what you have to say. But today I'm going to be going over AI and how it's impacting real estate. AI has been magic for a lot of people out there. And looking into it, it does a whole lot of things, but it's not a perfect system yet. It has a great ability to do pattern recognition and do a whole lot of the small nuanced things that you may have to hire a virtual assistant for, or get somebody out there to actually do some legwork, or have to do it yourself. However, this allows you to do a lot of nitty-gritty and the paperwork for you. That way it cuts down a whole lot of time so you can focus on the things that need to get done. For example, you can start running searches and analysis using something like deal machines through ChatGPT. That is a great use of it. If you want to start writing letters of intent as contracts, instead of going and hiring out a lawyer immediately, you can, and spending a lot of time and money doing that, what I've done is I've had ChatGPT write up a rough estimate, tell it exactly kind of what I want in there. And then what I do is I take that document and I have it reviewed by my lawyer, and he makes sure that everything is all right. Now, I don't go straight to legal or use it and without talking to the lawyer first. But guess what? The bill's a whole lot less because he's not drafting everything up and charging me for drafting it. He's just taking 10 minutes to review it, cuts me a lot smaller of a bill, and I'm happier with that. The other thing, marketing, trying to get more people in. You should be spending a good amount of money marketing if you're trying to get a whole lot of leads coming in. And using AI for video editing and putting out a lot of content, it can do it so quickly. It can really enable you to reach out, touch a lot of people, and the more people that you can touch and the better outreach you can get with a more consistent branding, the more leads you can generate off of that. So lean into that too. You can also use it to look out and analyze a certain area. It can pull a lot of information real quickly, where beforehand you have to just hope that one of the programs or one of the systems uses it. Like I used to use Zillow a lot and looking at kind of rent analysis, or I had to pay for another subscription. However, since this does a whole lot of things with one actual program, you can use that to say, hey, what's a good rental for this area? Can you look at it? How much would it be for 2-bed, 1-bath? And you can start doing the analysis and see if it really meets your function instead of going through another system to try to find out what the rental analysis is and kind of seeing what the trends are with the market. And also you can use it for your STRs, your short-term rentals. It's so much easier to have an automatic thing that goes and sends out, hey, I'm in an Airbnb right now. I had to take a weekend off. That's where I'm filming from. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just automatically get a welcome thing with all the information I need. I'm going to get to optimize. Hey, here's an exit thing. Please leave us a 5-star review. And it just takes out some of that legwork I'd otherwise be doing it. That's one of the only ways you're going to be able to run 30, 40, 50 of these STRs, if that's the way you're doing it, is you have to have a lot of these things automated. And you want to have it so it maximizes your ability to do it and it has all the information you need. So you want some guidance on it, and AI can do that for you. It takes a lot of information. It can definitely steer you in the right direction. And then looking at renovations, I have absolutely taken a picture of a closet, said, hey, can you please tell me what I should do to improve this area, or tell me how this is going to look after the fact? And guess what? It'll run that down. They even have some programs out there that'll tell you about how much it was going to cost for labor and supplies. These things are getting crazy good. Some things to be aware of though is AI is only as good as the questions you ask it. And sometimes even then you're going to get some garbage out. So remember, garbage in, garbage out. One situation I was in, I was asking about, hey, can you give me the best areas that have the lowest cost for the houses, but the highest rentals for Airbnbs? And guess what? It gave me Savannah. Savannah is a great area if you look at the median home price versus how much you can get for an Airbnb. It knocks it out of the park. However, there is a super small area out of Savannah that actually gets all that money. Everywhere else really doesn't get it, and it's a little bit harsher of an area. So you go from these outside areas that are about, $150,000 to $300,000 for a house into this small little square where everyone actually goes to for the Airbnbs, and those things are $1.5 million and up. So it's kind of skewed there. The average for the median for the entire city is that price. However, when you break it down into the actual use areas, it was showing me the wrong way, so it was giving me all the bad data. Is that wrong on AI? No, it gave me the right data I was asking for, but I didn't ask the right questions. Maybe break it down by zip code, smaller areas. You really have to fine tune the prompts that you feed the AI. And in that same circumstance, it may not have that hyper-focused area knowledge where it knows